Everyone's telling you to raise your vibration to manifest. But that's a lie. The real signal to know what you're meant to create next is pain. Look, if you're frustrated, if you're heartbroken, if you're down and out, if you are done, if you are so exhausted, if you are whatever negative emotional state right now, here's what I want to say. Congratulations. You are literally standing on the seed of your next miracle. I'm about to reveal to you how that feeling of pain, discomfort is actually divine guidance. It is not failure. You have never heard it like this before, and this is exactly what you're missing in your element of manifestation. Because I know you've tried the journaling, the forcing gratitude, the feel as if it's already here, the meditating. I'm telling you, you're still feeling lost. Why? Because your manifestations aren't coming in. They're not coming in as they should, and they're not staying with you. And that is because you have never heard of the quantum law of adversity. Now, when you hear this, you're going to understand. Because remember, I do not teach, I transform. As I am speaking to you, I am shifting you. So you have manifested this moment. This is your moment to finally fill in the gap of what you've been missing in your life. Take a look at this. Pressure. You've heard of the saying, pressure makes diamonds. Why is that? Every single manifestation starts from a place of discomfort. Let me break that down. The energetics around adversity create something called compression. It's like a boiling point in your life, getting you ready to uproot something out of yourself so you can make room for something better. But first, there has to be a moment of sacrifice. And to do that, we have to laser in on what this is. It becomes painful. It becomes pressured. Think about it. That pain creates focus. And focus is needed for your creation. That focus will burn away like a fire, will burn away these distractions, these other things in your life when it gets you to focus on this part of your life that's ready to evolve. So pain, compression has to happen. Hear me. This is so important. Without this pain in your life, your subconscious will stay distracted. It wouldn't know what do you want? What is meant for you until something starts giving you a red signal, like the dashboard in your car. Beep, 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 beep. Something is going on. Something needs to be enhanced, improved, exchanged, right? Something is going wrong in your car and there's a red light on the dashboard and it's signaling to you there is a big problem. There's a challenge. There's something going on. Focus in on it and get it done. That's the same thing with you in your life. You have adversity, you have challenges, you have this point of pain and pressure, a red light, beep, 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 going off inside of you for you to be able to get focused, undistracted, and come on in and figure it out. What am I shifting? What am I changing in my life? Does that make sense? Your point of frustration, your point of sadness, this is gold. You need this pain in your life. This is where it all begins. As the pressure builds up, energy builds. And this energy build is going to turn to step 2 in your process of manifesting. Step 2 is called passion. This pressure turns to passion. In that moment of you realizing there's a pain, I don't want to experience this anymore. Let's say it's a heartbreak. You are heartbroken. You are in this abusive relationship. You know it's not good for you. It's time to go. Pressure is building and you're at that point of deep heartbreak. Well, what you get to do with that energy build is flip it into its next process, which is all boiling to a point of passion. Now, your pressure turns to passion through a process called transmutation. You have to transmute this heavy, dense, negative energy into the reason why it's there, into a high, revved up, this is what I'm going to do, period, passion energy. To flip that energy, it has to transmute. How do you do that? You see, most people out there are in the pressure just fine. They understand what they're tired of going through. They understand the pain, but they're not doing the divine next step of transmutating that pain into passion. So what that looks like is, I am sick and tired of this. am going to have this. You have to do this process of flipping the switch, flipping that energy off into the negative old what was into I am going to create this new thing of what can be. This new thing that is sticking out like a sore thumb for you, that you know you need to create. If you are sick and tired of the heartbreaks, well, you're ready for your heart to be whole. You are ready to bring forth your soulmate lover. This is what that pressure is trying to make the diamond. The flipping this energy process of transmutation is something that you can use as far as hypnosis. I have been doing this for nearly 2 decades. So I do this almost on a natural. I can take this energy within my mind of focusing and seeing what I no longer want to create, releasing and reprogramming what it is that I'm divinely supposed to create. That is a process of hypnosis. I have my own deep and more profound process of hypnosis that we're actually going to do today, so you could understand how to get out of the pressure and get into the passion for what you're specifically being guided towards. Remember, this is the next thing that you should manifest is coming from your pain point. And I am going to help you transmute this and then get super clear on what you're supposed to create. But let me take you down into the next step before we do that. Power. Power comes from the passion. So now you know what you don't want, you know what you do want, and now you have the power, that whole energy combustion where it just boiled down into a certain peak. It's to propel you. And now you have the power. This is that point where I am going to make this happen. That's it, period. No matter how embarrassing, no matter how long it takes, no matter what it takes, I am going to make this thing happen in my life because I know that I'm supposed to create it. Because I'm sick and tired of that, I am now going to create that in my life. That power would not be here if the pressure point didn't begin. Are you starting to see the trickle? Are you starting to see what the universe secret recipe is? Okay, we have pressure, passion, power before it becomes this. So to take all of that power, all of that energy you've gotten, you now can create it in the physical. How do you get all of that power to bring forth the physical? You must take aligned action. This is the reason why you have fingers and joints and limbs and movement. The reason why you weren't just born as a spirit who just floats around and you actually were dropped into a physical vehicle. The reason why you have this is for movement. So you must use this power of I am going to do it. That's it, period. I'm going to make this happen, and I'm going to do that by taking my aligned action. And as I do that, it equals the physical presence of whatever it is you are going to manifest. Does that make sense? Pressure, passion, power becomes physical. This is how you bring it into the physical 3D form, the physical reality. You must understand that these 3 things are going to come to you. Do not stay in the pressure, bitching, whining, complaining, moaning about what has gone wrong. You use that, you flip the script in from the negative into the positive. You get clear on what it is that you want now, and you use all of that energy of I am not going to do this anymore. I'm going to have this. That's it, period, power. And then you start taking that aligned action, and before you know it, it starts to pop, 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 pop into your life. Look, I didn't get wealthy until I was sick and tired of not being able to pay my bills. I didn't attract the soulmate in my life until I was over my heart being shattered open by the broken men before him. I didn't get healthy in the supreme homeostasis state of being until I was done laying in the hospital bed from nearing kidney failure, migraines every day, taking prescription drugs, bloated with stomach pain every day. Until I was sick and tired of going through that, then I reached a point of knowing exactly what I did want in my life. Then I had the power to back it up, and then I physically manifested it in my life. Look at every corner in your world that has happened for you. Now I'm going to guide you into that same spark in your life. There is a pain in your life. You just haven't been taught how to transmute that pain, how to bring it into passion so you can clearly know what it is you are ready for. And then how to bring in that power of clarity so you know exactly what you need to do. Because as you move forward in this energy, everything you desire that you're moving towards is going to come towards you. That is the process. You move towards it, it moves towards you. Does that make sense? You have asked for this information of finally making sense of the human experience, of why we even have pressure points, why do we feel bad, and how do we use that to our advantage. Remember, the pressure is not for avoidance. The pressure is not there because you're a failure or you're broken or something's wrong with you. No, you are so perfect. You have the ability to have a negative emotion, to have pressure in your life, and it's for purpose. It is to get you to that powerful point of bringing something into the physical. You now know this, but now your subconscious, your conscious mind has to merge with this information. Again, I'm not just teaching you, I am transforming you. You get to awaken this information back up because at some point you forgot, you lost it along the way. And now I'm going to help you remember your truth. Remember how powerful you are. Get you to take that pressure of whatever you're going through, transmute it into passion so you're clear on what you're creating. Because here's what I'm going to tell you right now. Another reason why a lot of people don't use the quantum law of adversity properly is because they'll look out and they're gathering misinformation, things that aren't even accurate, wasting their time, money, and energy. But they'll also look out and get programmed and influenced that, oh, my pressure is to create somebody else's passion, not even your own. And so now you're out there in struggle thinking, oh, if I create this kind of business, oh, if I just do this, oh, if I just, I don't know, create a YouTube, that then all that pressure is going to go away and then I'll be fulfilling my purpose and get what I want. No, stop. This is finally the moment where you get to manifest what you're supposed to, not what someone else is telling you, because that doesn't last, but what you're here to do. Are you ready? All right, your mind, your energy is in the right space with the right person. I have been a master of the mind of energetics since 2009 professionally, but well before then. I have a special gift of being able to see energy and move energy, and I've been helping, coaching, mentoring people since I could speak. That's since I was 3 years old. So you are in the right space and place. I've completely transformed my life, transformed tens of thousands of other lives, and I can tell you right now, you just got to transmute some of that energy, let this reawaken you, and get on with creating the very next thing you're supposed to. Are you ready? Now you're ready. Just find yourself in a safe, quiet, undistracted space. Lock the door. Play full out. I will do my part, but meet me here. Okay. Take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. You are feeling so relaxed, and you'll just listen to my voice. Relax. Take another deep breath in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Deeper. Feel the breath move through every cell, rinsing away the noise of the day. Now imagine standing at the edge of everything you've outgrown. See the scenes that once brought you pain, money struggles, heartbreak, exhaustion, all floating in front of you like smoke. With each breath, that smoke begins to glow, turning into a golden color. Every ounce of that anger, sadness, frustration transforms into light, into fuel. And out of this golden smoke is one thing that you are completely done with. One that stands out more than the rest. That one ripened thing that you are so ready, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually ready to release. Which one is it? Allow your mind to receive the clear answer of what you are ridding from your life, what no longer serves you right now. Good. You see that one pain. Honor that pain. Harvest that power. Feel the ground beneath your feet pulsing with new life. That pain has turned into passion. Realizing as you released that pain, there is clearly something divine for you right now that rises through that golden smoke. That vision belongs to you. Notice. It's its opposite, isn't it? See it very clearly. Look at it. Allow your next manifestation to reveal itself specifically, clearly defined. This is what you are meant to manifest next. This is yours. Your mission, your next purpose for what you should do in your life right now. Silently say in your mind, I choose this. I decide now. I will manifest this in the physical. Breathe that decision into your chest until it feels anchored, unshakable. Feel the peace, the clarity, and confidence settling in. You have decided on your purpose. You have listened to your own guidance, and you will move forward in aligned action, doing whatever it takes for however long it takes to materialize. This is yours to create. Nod your head yes. When you are ready, open your eyes. Welcome back. If you not only seen, but you also felt what your next manifestation is, in the comments, put decided and today's date. And if you're feeling bold, go ahead and put what you are supposed to be creating. Was that your soulmate lover? Was that this certain career? Was it a certain business? Was it a certain health goal? What was this passion here? Anything. Was it a house? Was it a car? Was it spiritual connection? There's something, there is some adventure within you that you must create next that will take you into the next evolved version of yourself. Whatever is yours to create is yours to create. You now have transmuted that pain. You have got clear on your passion. You have the power through the decision. And now all that's left is taking aligned action. You do that and it will come towards you. I'm so excited for you. And I hope to see you back in those comments telling me exactly what came forth for you, because this is what it takes. And you have what it takes. Feel you later.